Okay,
Ready?
bring it up for sight picture and sight alignment.
Aim.
We're gonna squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
It's a hobby, a pastime, and used for protection. It's also something I've never tried before.
Oh, I've always been afraid of guns, so this is very nerve-wracking. So is that
Some women that come into this are extremely nervous. They are very scared. They have no idea what to expect.
And many
Point
women,
it downrange. There
like
you go.
Amy Berg of
So
Fargo,
you're going to bring it up to sight alignment.
Have you ever shot a gun before?
Not prior to today, no.
are just like me.
Growing up as a child, my father had several guns in our home, and I was very anti-gun. I didn't want to be around them. I didn't want to look at them. I was scared of them, honestly, looking back.
But now she's looking forward with gun in hand. Because the fear of her and her family's personal safety outweighs her fear of firearms.
The community is changing, unfortunately. I've lived here most of my life, and sometimes you just don't feel safe being in your own home.
And the numbers prove it. In 2011, only 798 were carried by women. In 2012, the number of carriers more than doubled. The number of women jumped 4 times as high. And now I'm joining the trend of women in this basic pistol course.
I would say that at least 60% of my classes are women.
Learning first how to hold, store, and clean different kinds of guns.
And they go through the course and they learn a little bit, and that starts to relieve some of the anxiety.
Anxiety that only builds once the gun gets in my hand.
Ooh, that was
And then we go out on the range to shoot, and that takes the level back up again. I want you to think about your grip. You want your grip to be firm, but not so tight that you start to shake. You don't want to be stressing all of these muscles.
Yeah, I could feel that.
So it's not a snake, it's not going to bite you.
Feeling a
Okay,
little
bring it
less
up for sight
vulnerable
picture
with
and sight
every
alignment.
shot.
Do everything the way you're supposed to, right on. And then you start second guessing, you're not paying attention.
Before coming here today, I wasn't very comfortable holding a gun, let alone shooting a gun. And with today's experience, I'm definitely comfortable dismantling the gun, being able to clean it, knowing how it works.
The trend doesn't stop in class or at the gun range. It's triggering stores like Gander Mountain to glam things up a bit.
Any gun here could be dipped and made pink camel, so it's pretty cool.
Do you get a lot of requests like that?
We do actually get a lot of requests for that stuff, and it's fun to see some of the guns go out and come back in the more feminine touches.
From guns
This is a common conceal and carry size
to eye and ear protection
of utmost importance because you don't want to lose your hearing.
to purses to pack the pink heat in
There's a holster inside the bag itself.
to a case to lock it all away.
The most important thing we do is we make sure that all firearms are locked up in a responsible manner.
A woman looking to pack a pistol doesn't have to go far. She just has to aim right
I think it's almost a necessity these days, unfortunately.
to protect her family and herself.